Hello everyone, today we will explore the mysteries of ancient Egyptian civilization. The ancient Egyptian civilization, one of the world's oldest and most fascinating, has captivated historians and explorers for centuries. From the monumental pyramids of Giza to the legendary pharaohs like Tutankhamun and Ramses II, Egypt's rich history is a tapestry of power, mystery, and innovation. Its advances in writing, architecture, and medicine still echo through the ages. Despite its fall with the conquest of Alexander the Great, Egypt's profound influence continues to shape the world today, keeping the stories of its grandeur alive for generations to come. The ancient Egyptian civilization, a legacy of power and innovation. The civilization of ancient Egypt is one of the oldest and most influential in human history, flourishing for over 3,000 years along the banks of the Nile River. Its rise can be traced back to the early dynastic period, around 3100 BCE, when King Narmer united Upper and Lower Egypt. This marked the beginning of the Old Kingdom, which became known for the construction of the iconic pyramids, including the Great Pyramid of Giza. The pharaohs, regarded as both gods and rulers, held absolute power and oversaw remarkable advancements in architecture, mathematics, and writing. During the Middle Kingdom, Egypt saw an era of prosperity and stability, with the establishment of vast trade networks and the creation of monumental works of art and literature. The New Kingdom, the height of Egypt's power, produced famous pharaohs such as Ramses II, who led military campaigns and expanded the empire's borders. The wealth and culture of ancient Egypt reached their zenith, with massive temples and tombs built to honor gods and ensure the pharaoh's immortality. Despite its immense power, Egypt's dynasties eventually fell, largely due to invasions and internal strife. However, the legacy of ancient Egypt continues to captivate the world through its awe-inspiring monuments, rich culture, and contributions to human progress, leaving an indelible mark on history. The conquest of Alexander the Great and the end of an era in Egypt. In 332 BCE, the world witnessed a turning point in the history of ancient Egypt when Alexander the Great, the famed Macedonian conqueror, swept across the Persian Empire and into Egypt. The Persians had long ruled Egypt, but Alexander's arrival marked the end of their control. The Egyptians, weary of Persian rule, welcomed Alexander as a liberator. Upon entering the city of Memphis, Alexander was declared pharaoh, solidifying his hold over the land of the Nile. Alexander's conquest of Egypt was swift and relatively bloodless, but it had far-reaching consequences. Not only did it end centuries of native Egyptian rule, but it also set the stage for the Hellenistic influence that would reshape the region. Alexander's vision for a unified empire led to the founding of the city of Alexandria, which would become a center of learning, culture, and trade in the Mediterranean world. However, Alexander's sudden death in 323 BCE left a power vacuum that led to the division of his empire. Egypt ultimately came under the rule of his general, Ptolemy I, and the Ptolemaic dynasty began. Though Egypt remained a rich and powerful land, it was no longer an independent civilization. This marked the end of the traditional era of ancient Egypt, as Greek and later Roman influence grew in the region, fundamentally changing the course of Egyptian history. The fall of ancient Egypt. The end of a great civilization. The decline of ancient Egypt marked the end of one of the world's greatest civilizations, which had flourished for over 3 millennia. The once mighty Egyptian empire fell into a gradual decline as it faced numerous internal and external challenges. By the time of the New Kingdom's final rulers, Egypt had weakened due to economic struggles, foreign invasions, and internal divisions. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great's conquest of Egypt dealt a decisive blow to the civilization's long-standing independence. After defeating the Persians, Alexander was welcomed as a liberator by the Egyptian people. He was crowned pharaoh, but his conquest set the stage for the end of native Egyptian rule. After Alexander's death in 323 BCE, Egypt came under the control of his general, Ptolemy I, marking the beginning of the Ptolemaic dynasty, which introduced Greek influence into Egyptian society. This foreign rule began to alter the cultural and political landscape of Egypt, paving the way for the eventual Roman conquest. Though Egypt remained prosperous under the Ptolemies, it never regained its former glory. The reign of Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of Egypt, symbolized the end of an era. After her defeat by the Roman general Octavian, later Emperor Augustus, in 30 BCE, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire. This marked the final chapter in the story of ancient Egypt, a civilization that had once been the heart of the ancient world, but was now part of a larger imperial power. The enduring legacy of ancient Egypt, a civilization that never fades. Despite the fall of its powerful dynasties, the legacy of ancient Egypt continues to resonate through history, inspiring awe and admiration across the world. After the decline of the pharaohs and the conquest by foreign powers, including the Romans, Egypt's once great civilization did not disappear entirely. Instead, its contributions to culture, architecture, and knowledge left an indelible mark on subsequent generations. The monumental structures built by the Egyptians, particularly the pyramids of Giza, remain a testament to their engineering brilliance and enduring legacy. These colossal tombs, along with the Sphinx, continue to captivate visitors from around the world, standing as silent witnesses to Egypt's greatness. The rich art and detailed hieroglyphs on ancient tombs and temples tell the stories of gods, rulers, and daily life, offering modern historians invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian society. Egypt's advancements in medicine, mathematics, and writing also set the foundations for future civilizations. The development of papyrus for writing and the concept of a written language was revolutionary and influenced cultures across the Mediterranean and beyond. Even as Egypt became part of larger empires, its influence endured, with Roman, Greek, and later Islamic cultures drawing from its intellectual wealth. Today, ancient Egypt's legacy is celebrated worldwide, from scholarly research to popular culture, reminding us that even in its decline, the civilization of the Nile continues to shape the world we live in. The unanswered mysteries of ancient Egypt. While the story of ancient Egypt has been studied and documented for centuries, many questions still remain unanswered. From the secrets behind the construction of the Great Pyramids to the exact methods used in their mummification processes, much of Egypt's ancient knowledge remains shrouded in mystery. Despite the numerous discoveries made by archaeologists and historians, many aspects of this civilization are still not fully understood. How did the Egyptians achieve such feats of engineering? What was the true nature of their advanced knowledge in medicine, astronomy, and mathematics? These questions linger, inviting future generations to continue their exploration. As time passes, new discoveries are made, and our understanding of ancient Egypt continues to evolve. The hidden tombs, undiscovered artifacts, and unexamined texts that remain buried in the sands of time hold the promise of revealing more about this fascinating civilization. The mysteries of Egypt are far from solved, and perhaps they never will be entirely. Yet, the journey to uncover these secrets will undoubtedly continue, as the quest for knowledge about ancient Egypt persists. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch our new videos.